Oh, did the dean send you here? Seriously, leaving us here to do all the work is just too much.
Do you know which teacher is Miss Dolly?
How should I put this? She is such a unique woman. Super unique. Once you meet her, you will never forget what she looks like.
Whoa. How beautiful is this Miss Dolly?
Huh? Beauty and Miss Dolly have nothing to do with each other. If you have any group photos or faculty event pictures, I can point her out to you. But seriously, are you going to help me with this work or not?
March, didn't you show me a group photo earlier?
I have a class photo right here. But it only shows 2 teachers.
Seriously? There are 3 teachers in this photo. Isn't Miss Dolly right here?
Wait, that's Miss Dolly?
She's a charm doll? Probably the teacher who's worked the longest out of the entire staff. Wait, don't tell me you've never taken her Imagenesis class.
I finally remember it. Himeko told us we must find Miss Dolly and take the mask back from her. Darn it. That wretched Sparksy had us running in circles.
March, what happened to your power of the remembrance? How could you be led around so easily?
It must be because I'm so passionate about learning. That's why I fell into the illusion so fast. Wait, you didn't notice it either, did you? 2 years of studying were nothing but an illusion. At most, we've only been trapped here for 2 hours. It's not too late to act now. Now that we know what Miss Dolly looks like, it's time for me to step up. Miss Dolly has vanished. Either she's been captured, or she's actively hiding from Sparksy. All we need to do is find her. I'll show Sparksy how the power of the remembrance should really be used. It'll just cost us some film. Even though Miss Dolly is in hiding, we can still capture her lingering memories. Follow the trail of these memo sprites. We're getting real close. There's a fragment of Miss Dolly's memory here.
She's not really the... What are her intentions?
Genesis classroom. Found it. Let's go.
The door to this classroom, it's locked, just as I thought. Better look for another way in.
Are you a student from Grathia Academy? I've already sealed this classroom. How did you find me?
Miss Dolly? Don't be afraid. Himiko sent me.
Give up. I will never hand over what she entrusted to me to outsiders. That imposter dean outside is rummaging for it too, right?
That's right. The masked fool Sparksy pulled off a takeover of the academy. It took me so much work to find you. I'm one of the nameless on the Astral Express, and right now I'm the only one who can protect you. Please, you must trust me.
The Astral Express. Indeed. I read about its arrival in Plain Arcadia in the papers and saw it on TV recently. Since you claim to be Himiko's friend, answer a few questions about her. If your answers are correct, I will entrust you with the mask.
I'm ready for this. Fire away.
What kind of coffee is Himiko best at brewing?
Oh, wait a second. How could you ask such a question? Don't you know her coffee is absolutely undrinkable?
Looks like you've suffered from it yourself. Then, here.
A real chatterbox with a silver tongue. Word is, she even managed to kick a nameless off the Express because of that.
I may not know much about her time on the Express. Very well. I can almost trust you. The final question.
Oh, who knows? Could it be...
She actually told you that story.
Huh?
It isn't that you were wrong. Perhaps Himiko, the thing she regretted most, must be what happened. I believe you. You truly are Himiko's friend. Then, since you've proved that you're Himiko's friend, I will give it to you.
Wait, if you're right next to me, then who's this?
Thank you, Ms. Dolly.
The mask is mine now!
What? I actually let myself be fooled by such a cheap trick! You two came much too late.
Sorry, Miss Dolly. Darn it! Sparksy got ahead of us again! But how could she know so much about Himiko?
That man with glasses seems to have no issues with becoming a teacher. Once I took your forms and chatted with him, I got everything I wanted to know. Sometimes trust among companions can be quite dangerous.
Now you've done it. How dare you trick Mr. Yang?
Swapping avatars is as easy as slipping on a shirt for a streamer. Most people only care about appearances anyways. Isn't that right, Nameless?
You have really made me angry. She can't run away anyway. So, why don't we take the mask from her by force?
Woohoo! Congratulations! You figured out my weakness. But the mask of elation that has been worn is like a clip movie ticket. It only belongs to the one who used it first during the Fantasmoon Games. Seems you're completely unaware of such simple common sense. How sad.
What?
Astral Express out! Ha-ha! The only one worthy of joining the games is the adorable Sparksicle. Now then, it is time to treat my fans. You two will stay and witness my Sparksicon that I've carefully prepared, right? This will be a spectacle that shakes all of Plain Arcadia to its core. A grand performance unlike any before. It's brought to you by Sparksicle and live streamed across the entire web. You don't need to know the program list, because I will erase the last residues of resistance and hostility in your hearts and turn you into my loyal fans. My dear fans, time to prepare. Carry out these two noisy haters for now. I have more important work to attend to. My dear fans, be charmed by me. Fight for me. Give me all your joy, sorrow, and obsession. Give me every last drop of it. Give me your wish power. Fashion.
カラドボルグ
All these hands, they're far too strong.
Is this the archive room?
Hey there, my sweetest fans. The mission of finding the mask and Miss Dolly has been a complete success. But just moments ago, a gray-haired, black-hearted hater slipped into the academy, plotting something dreadful against Sparksicle. Where could he be hiding in the school? Please.
Everyone, let us track them. They will not be able to hide for long. Hiding won't save you. We will.
Have you reached the end of your rope?
revealed in divining.
This pink hair. I remember now. She's the fox girl.
So you actually managed to remember. Seems like this is what they call in comics a fateful encounter. You stumble into a bit of trouble and I will happen
This pink.
to show up. Hey, come a little close. Come closer. Even closer. Don't be so scared. I don't mind. Oh, shoot. I think I'm stuck inside. Give me a hand.
What is this place?
Two nameless came through here a few hours ago and asked the exact same question. I'll use their answers to reply to you. This is a place in the world in Canvas, known as the Phantasmoon Courtyard. According to ancient... Oh, and one of those nameless is playing the part of a teacher at the school. Oh dear, was that a... Greetings, protagonist.
Greetings.
Technically, everyone is the protagonist of their own story. But you are different. You are the protagonist of the Fluffy Across the Blue, aren't you? Galactic baseball raccoon? You do not really look like a raccoon. I forgot to introduce myself. You can call me Evanesia. The first supplicant wearing a mask has appeared. The Phantasmoon Games. Do you seriously mean you've never read it? The comic... It is inspired by the adventures of the Astral Express, telling the tale of cute little animals. Of course, this is plain Arcadia. Any... You are such a curious one. You were fleeing for still. That since you managed to amuse me for a moment, I will grant you a little aid. So. You're hiring a... The story is... I can see it in your eyes, Mr. Raccoon. That resolve is interesting. There will always be foolhardy supplicants donning the mask in these ancient... They would weave schemes to slay monsters descending upon this planet from beyond the sky. steal the laughter of the gods. Such entertaining individuals have not appeared for ages. Perhaps you have I can lend you a little power. But an equal price is required. You must defeat the enemy who pursued you here within the next day and night. If you fail, your soul will be enslaved by her for all. Then it is Fantis Moon above and sacred tree below. Witness this oath at this. Now come, let me make you more of a protagonist. Yes, that's it.
Where's this?
Gray hair, are you all right? Can't say I am surprised. It sounds exactly like something. Still, it ain't too bad compared to the horrors that unfold. At least you still have friends willing to stand. I've been watching you from the start, waiting for the right moment to step in and help. Then you and Darling March wandered right into that school of bad omens. So tell me, what happened?
Is this the Mask of Elation?
What do you think? Call your companions on the express ASAP. But these matters are obviously far beyond what they can do. They say that no one could restrain the Gray hair, you are so naive. You've been to countless worlds. When the Fantis Moon Games are nothing less than a ceremony set down by the Master of Elation. Amazing miracles always appear in the world after every game ends. Like the birth of a new imagination. Perhaps you have heard this question. If the world's science and technology could leap forward by... Natural disasters, traffic accidents, sudden illnesses. The number of deaths from such causes in this world could fill a small city every... You probably want to ask whether the worth of human lives can truly be calculated in that way. No one knows. Whatever. This is not the time to debate over ethics. Gray hair.
The hour grows late, Miss Pearl. Matters
Be it the Alliance or the Fantis Moon Games, if you see...
Then I shall.
How intricate human social interaction models are. My extrapolations still cannot account.
Master, General Yao Guang of the Xianzhou Yu Chui is here to see you. Shall we have her wait?
No. The Xianzhou will also become a key ally.
conclusion, I don't think I'll be able to keep copying the painting for the rest of today.
I am the Honorary Dean of the Omniscient Sapientia Academe, Master of the Decalite Reflection Barrier, bearer of the Cienjo's intangible cultural heritage, the Sparrow-Shaped Fist, and the Seer Strategist, General Yao Guang. Thank you for seeing me despite your busy schedule, Madam Pearl.
For a moment, I nearly mistook your words as a fault in language processing. I believed you had brought the entire delegation.
Few Intellitrons in the cosmos have a sense of humor. I have heard that, like that genius, you are one of the many wonders wrought by the celestial differentiator of planet Screwlum. Meeting you in person far outshines your... Madam Pearl, seeing how you have a calculating look, and with your heart pristine and your outer form so dazzling, I could not help but cast a divination for you. The hexagram lies between fire and heaven, demonstrating a bountiful harvest with your fortunes lying at the zenith or even beyond.
I have no training in divination.
Then let me speak in terms even an Intellitron can follow. I extrapolated your fortune using the Cienjo's predictive algorithms. The result is 101111, a sign of great blessing. If you treat others with sincerity, abundance will follow.
I have long heard of the Arbiter General's legends. The strategy of General Jing Yuan. The courage of General Fei Xiao. The ingenuity of General Hua Yan. Often, I have wondered, what kind of meeting General Yao Guang today? I cannot help but think that, with such beauty, you should...
Looks like you've studied the words of the Cienjo well. You've even learned the art of provocation. You praise the others for their individual and unique talents, yet when it comes to me, the only thing you had to say was beauty.
Do not misunderstand me, General. To me, besides, intel on you is truly scarce. It is quite difficult for me to, but what I do know is the Yuchui is the think tank of the Cienjo ships, and its general is the master of all diviners. Speaking purely of deciding the course of affairs, no one is better suited than you to cast the Cienjo Alliance's vote on whether to join the anti... So, General, what is your
This topic is far too great for me to decide on a whim. But as a gift and to complement the respective gaps in our knowledge, allow me first to offer you a piece of vital intelligence. And with it, I ask the IPC to show sincerity beyond empty words.
I do not follow your logic. With the threat of the destruction looming,
set a mighty foe as a common goal. Convince former enemies to turn allies, then devour them in turn. Such feats are hardly rare in the IPC's annals of glory.
I understand. The Cienjo...
It would be better to say we ask the IPC to demonstrate its sincerity. Courtesy demands reciprocity, and the intel I now offer you is both urgent and...
Question. What could be more important at this moment?
Nanook won't erase the universe in the next few days, but someone else might destroy a plane. You have heard of Blade, the Stellaron hunter, right?
The IPC has long placed a great bounty on his head, though I have never laid eyes on him.
The Yuchui recently intercepted a report. Styling himself as Cienjo's #1 assassin, this man accepted a contract from the Sinwish Syndicate, a local organized violence. I do not know his exact aim here, but he is a major criminal of the Cienjo. He is guilty of the 10 unpardonable sins and is a formidable fighter, with few able to match him. As general of the Yuchui, I will take it upon myself to bring him in before he can cause disaster here.
This planet, Ahatopia, is part of the pan-cosmic trade system. And Blade is a wanted criminal of the IPC. General Yao Guang, is the sincerity you seek for us to capture this man? And
I hear the Phantom Moon Games are about to begin, with the entire nation awaiting it with bated breath. I imagine you will also find it hard to extract yourself from the festivities. If this cursed man were to quietly depart.
this is my understanding. You win.
Apart from this cooperation, what better proof of sincerity could there be before we join forces against the...
Deal. What I do not doubt, the might of an Arbiter General. However, by my extrapolations, even without accounting for the guidance of Destiny's slave, the probability of capturing a single Stellaron hunter is less than 9.8%.
Not even 10%. As a diviner, that's not how I see probability. Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a...
Is that even a question? 100%. In other words, there will be anyone who recognizes my face. I will not let them off. I was willing to make an exception when I was hired by your gang's leader, but I see you folks are not interested.
Not that I don't trust you, but you know the rules of the trade. When you hire someone to do a job, you gotta see what they're made.
People say that the Lords of Hell are easy to deal with, but their underlings are the real trouble. If a group's underlings don't know their place, even their masters may not. So, since the mighty Sinwish Syndicate gang actually had the guts to hire the Xianzhou's #1 assassin, I guess you are also ready for destruction. Years of wandering have given me nothing but impersonating the Xianzhou's #1 assassin. Madame Yao, you really stuck me with a wonderful task.
Please take great care during this mission, Miss Tingyu. If any misfortune should befall you, I would have no way to answer to your Helmmaster Yukong.
You worry too much, Madame Yao. When I pledged my resolve to Madame Yukong and departed for the Yuchui. But, may I ask, does this task of
I cast a divination today. This task lacks the fire element. Without the Whistling Flames Ambassador's knack for diplomacy, the place you're heading to is crawling with gang members. If they pick a fight, you can try to drop the name Xianzhou's #1 assassin, and...
Do not worry, General. I have journeyed far and wide with the merchant guilds for years.
If you're not afraid of danger, then why have you not set out yet? Shall I read your...
What I fear is that fortune-telling of yours.
Afraid of me? Am I so notorious?
I've heard many tales about you. After the Battle of the Fanghu, you willingly surrendered your command token and became a general in name only, with neither troops nor that the seer strategist, for the sake of a tiny chance at victory, stood by as her mentor went to a noble death, treated the countless lives of dead verdant knights as nothing more than numbers consumed in her divinations, and even doomed an arbiter.
Are you afraid that I, the cold-blooded diviner, might...
It's just a bit of my curiosity about you, General. I hope...
Seems like I wasn't wrong about... No wonder you can make such a bold statement. The gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. They say you survived a Lord Ravager's deadly clutches thanks to luck. But I believe it was your unbreakable...
You flatter me, Madame Yao. One must glean some wisdom to be worthy of enduring. If we surpass the gods only in cruelty and heartlessness, then that would be our complete failure.
Excellent. I couldn't...
Ever since I escaped death, I swore never again to be a pawn for heartless chess players.
I know you're not interested in empty talk, so let's get down to business. Miss Tingyu, our Yuchue business delegations are treated much better than what you get on the Law Fu when they set out on... For the duration of the delegation's mission, you'll receive 6 times the usual allowance, and all expenses will be fully reimbursed.
Such a generous... I'll head to Dovebrook District, locate the Sinwish Syndicate contact, use the passphrase you gave me to establish contact, and do not reveal my true name. If there's nothing more to it, is this task really worth...
You're the kind of talent worthy of such a reward. After all, we diviners are no different from you merchants. Even when we hit a dead end, merchants strive for profitable opportunities, while diviners reach for a sliver of luck.
Looks like my mission bears significant weight in Madame Yao's reading of fate.
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Inside are tactics I divined, certain to break any deadlock and aid your journey. Go. Xianzhou's #1
Time to get down to business. Where could the Sinwish Syndicate be hiding? The contact from the Syndicate should... would stand out. Not yet time to return.
Blazing hot, fiery strong, insanely spicy! Can you really handle the heat?
Please, tell the boss I want to return.
Ma'am, maybe it's time to rest in peace. Don't you remember dying? According to the provisions of the Fake Kind Protection Act, ghosts are not considered the same as they were while alive. In other words, you are a new Imagine, barely 3 months old.
Are you a lawyer or a gangster? I gave my life for the Sinwish.
These two are members of...
Don't you get it? The old you's dead. And even your criminal record got wiped clean. The leader's trying us. How am I supposed to convince you? Hey!
I'm just a Xianzhou person here to talk business. I come from the Xianzhou to discuss a deal. A deal that wears me down, yet
Business? The Sinwish Syndicate office is...
He doesn't seem to have understood the passphrase. But the news that the Xianzhou's #1...
revealed in divine...
A will of metal and stone.
Clouds scatter.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Feeling spiffy?
Bearing their hopes, I guard this land.
Those people over there. Are they also members of the Sinwish Syndicate? This probably has...
Bro, how much longer do we have? What, are your legs giving out? Idiot. Boss?
Could that big guy be...
Hey, you fox over there. You've been...
May I ask, is this the Sinwish Syndicate?
Yeah, so...
I should act tough and say less than what I want to. Since this is the Sinwish Syndicate's turf ahead, not only am I going in, you will...
What did you say?
I come from the Xianzhou to discuss a deal. A deal that wears me down, yet tears my enemies apart.
You're the guest our boss invited? Hold on. I nearly fell for that. Look, spill it! How did you know the path?
Why don't you take off your sunglasses and let me see if you still have your eyes? The Xianzhou's #1 assassin is nothing more than a nickname coined by the common folk.
A merchant?
Isn't a hired killer the oldest trade in the... By the way, Mr. Imagine, do you know...
You never miss a shot?
Not quite. I kill in bulk. The way to keep business going is to offer a little extra. If they pay for one person to be silenced, with that hot temper of yours, always picking fights, you've probably given your boss plenty of headaches.
You punk! How dare you disrespect...
Shut up, all of you. The boss's orders come first. My name is Kostard. Sorry about my underling's rudeness earlier. I'll cut a finger off later to make amends.
There's no need for that. I only
No worries. It won't be my finger anyway.
These brutes should be easy to handle. They've never seen the face of the Xian...
What should I call you? Yelling assassin, assassin every time just won't cut it.
Just call me the Tarrying Fugue.
Terror in fog. That name, ooh.
Now then, can you lead?
Feeling spiffy?
Troublemaker? I'd like to be one too. Stars favor us.
My strength isn't what it was. Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Test of luck. An explosive start.
That hurt. Bash it. Bash it. I'll go easy this time.
Divination says this will shock.
My purpose is to protect.
もう少し手応えがあると思ったがね。
That's the Sin Wish Syndicate headquarters across the river. Quite impressive, don't you think? Please, follow me.
Is this the path?
Of course. The Sin Wish Syndicate has it under our command for now.
Underboss, you're back! Thanks for your hard work. Welcome home, Underboss!
Is this the one the boss brought in?
Underboss, I mean no disrespect, but is this frail woman really the one the boss...
That's right. Her name is the Terror in Fog. Spread the word that the Sin Wish Syndicate has secured the Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
Underboss, beat me if you want, but I gotta say, are you serious? Are we really counting on this delicate woman for the Phantasmoon?
The Phantasmoon games.
These Phantasmoon games are a once-in-a-lifetime chance for the Sinwish Syndicate to rise. This woman doesn't look like she has what it takes, and we're trusting her.
If Underboss, we haven't been duped, have we? If word gets out...
All of you, shut up! Useless. Lady Terran Fog would wipe the floor with you even if you all came at once. Since you doubt her, why not let Lady Terran Fog show... Lady Terran Fog, what do you say? I can find you a few sparring...
I thought you were naive. But looks like you're just playing good... Still playing dumb, huh?
Boss of the Sinwish Syndicate. Your people wouldn't be doing this on their own. I came for business. Making friends would be a fine bonus. If you still want this deal, cut the tricks.
A real expert is something else. You speak with such overwhelming presence, though we barely understand a word. Come on, show us a move. We fight and bleed every day, and that's the only way we'll be
Oh no. These brutes are not interested.
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Inside are tactics
Looks like it's time. Huh?
Just keep alive and open the 2nd strategy pouch once you're done.
What kind of strategy is...
Looks like Lady Terran Fog isn't impressed with your skills. When I was young, I dreamed of becoming a musician. But fate had it. But even then, I never let go of my love for music and rhythm. Even in... That's how I forged my one-of-a-kind fighting style. They call...
Oh, Cribs! The Underboss is getting...
Lady Terran Fog, I humbly challenge you. Show the Sinwish...
Looks like I'll have to hold back against these reckless brutes.
Dragons, obey this soaring above the lands. This is permanent! Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Clouds have scattered. Test of luck. An explosive start.
懲りないやつだ。
I'll endure. My strength isn't what it was.
As expected, such incredible strength!
The power of the destruction within me. It's still hard to control. Madam Yao, done everything in my power to keep them alive, as you said.
I'll go easy this time. They're like that.
Nothing can hold me left!
Stars favor us.
Test of luck. An explosive start.
私の番か。
Today's a good day.
Tickle.
Bad omen. Don't thank me.
We have the edge.
I don't want to take your life. Back down, or you...
A true warrior of the Sinwish Syndicate fears no death. Don't underestimate my resolve.
Underboss, bad news. 2 more weird...
Cut your butt.
Never thought visiting an ally would mean crashing into a local gang's hall.
Oh. This will take some...
What a twist of fate. But for us to
You two, stand down. Listen well.
A duel.
Xianzhou.
Huh?
Wait, What do you mean, Xianzhou's #1 assassin?
Even a cunning hare keeps 3 burrows. Whoever...
So...
No, it's 300. Times have changed. The organization's 7th-ranked Holovian Reaper, the Winged Death Knell. He sends every target, and this one is the 2nd-ranked assassin in the organization. A ruthless killer surpassed only by me. His spear strikes like a falling star.
Then you...
You can call me Whistling Flame Fox. I humbly...
Come on, madam. It's pointless to say anything if you want this gentleman to know you speak the truth. Let our brother show off a bit of his spear work.
Custard! You insisted on testing them and got nothing out of it, did you?
Boss! I cannot hand your grand enterprise over to people...
You are the one who hired us?
That's me! I am Polewave, current leader of the Sinwish Syndicate. Yes, for
Long time no see, Lady Tingyun. It's...
I am truly grateful for your quick thinking. To avoid revealing too much, this place is a hotbed of trouble.
When Sunday and I contacted the Shenzhou delegation, they asked for our help. They claimed someone from their group had lost their way here in a foreign land and was captured by a local gang, and they wanted us to help. It was clear there was more to the story, but...
Who would have thought?
Lost? Captured? There must be some misunderstanding.
Did you just say Madame Yao? Do you mean...
I happened to hear of her back in Penacony, too. They say she is the diviner general. One who lived... Lady Tingyun, you stepped into such danger yourself. Do you have a...
You two are no strangers, so I will speak plain. The Sinwish Syndicate invited the notorious Xianzhou's #1 assassin with the intention of hiring this person to participate in the Phantom Moon Games. But the delegation's intelligence revealed that
Him?
I assumed the title to come here, to uncover why the Stellaron Hunters are in...
So, how's it going so...
By sheer twists of fate, everything has gone smoothly. Still, Madame Yao entrusted me with 3 pouches before I departed. Each said to hold a
A strategy pouch?
So you revealed my identity after all. No worries, I've sent you some backup. Use them however you like. Open the 3rd pouch only after you've met the Sinwish Syndicate's boss.
No wonder they also call Madame Yao the Cross...
The What, General?
It says the two of you will help me clear the way, so I can safely meet the Sinwish
This place is perilous. Of course. As for the Stellaron hunters, I too... Dan Heng, will you help me?
Of course.
I gotta say, this place is decorated with a touch of style.
A gang does not always flaunt brute force. More often, they need to flaunt wealth.
Before I even realized the Saints... Back then, who would have imagined Iron Hulks running wild on the streets?
You didn't call us here just to reminisce, did
Of course not! That narrow-minded fella never understands why young people flock to things that come from other planets. What he does not see is that while cosmic novelties are more enticing, wouldn't you agree?
You're a clever one, so there's no point in keeping up this charade. We're not...
Yeah, I might not live as long as those Xianzhou folks, but I got a decent eye for sizing people up. You might not be the #1. Oh, I don't care who you are. I pay good money for a sharp blade.
And where do you intend to...
On the Sinwish Sin...
What?
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not looking for bloodshed. Instead, through certain connections, I secured this mass correlation. The entry pass to the Eonic game. Yes, I've covered this. Now, you claim the name of Xianzhou's #1 assassins, huh? So surely you came for this. You want the god's reward, don't you?
You are our employer. Therefore, the festival's prize should rightfully be yours.
Yeah! I hardly this prize for you to claim as your reward. Whether you win or lose, all I ask is that when the press comes a-knocking, you say this. You were spot...
So this is a sponsorship deal?
Since we are not truly in your employ, are you not afraid we might...
If you truly cared nothing for what I asked, why even raise the question, huh? As I said...
One more question from me, please.
In plain Arcadia, Imaginary exists due to wish power. And that wish power comes from the attention the Sinwish Syndicate was founded to provide for those Imaginary who were ignored, had no wish power, and were not needed. Unfortunately, ever since that seashell woman rose to power, our path of blood... That's why I want the Sinwish Syndicate to take on the Sinwish Strangeling Pension Foundation, huh? What do you...
It's a cozy and heartwarming name. Mr. Polewave's goal is surprisingly grounded. A gang leader won't survive this long by relying on bodyguards. It's about having...
He wants to launder his gang clean, but that will not be easy. In my view, My thanks to you both. Yet, we carried off the mask meant for the so-called Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
That man...
Whatever his purpose, this matter is grave. I'm afraid I must take my leave for now and report to General...
No need for that. I've been waiting here for you all for some...
Madam...
Well, you see, I must admit I passed false information to the two behind you, sending them on a wild goose chase. I should personally ask for their forgiveness. As for why...
That's true.
Whatever they give you, just take it all and bring them to me.
What kind of...
General, had you spoken plainly, Sunday and I would never have refused you. Why did you lie to us and...
I didn't lie. If not for the appearance of the former Videodora High Elder and the runaway master of Penacony, Miss Tingyun would still be trapped in those brutes' endless probing. Her being lost and captured was exactly the future I divined. I also foresaw bloodshed awaiting the Sinwish Syndicate. Had it come true, it would have been because Miss Tingyun failed to restrain her strength during the clash. Yet, with you two here,
You even foresaw the...
Sometimes even when fate is foreseen, it cannot be changed. Fortunately, as for Mr. Sunday, I've heard so much about you. With my 1,000 feathered eyes, I had the privilege of watching...
Let's not speak of that misstep. Rather, we have brought back the mask, as you asked. How do you intend to use it? Surely not just to hold it and block the Stellaron Hunter's entry.
That was the plan, but from one cost sprang 100 outcomes. Now that the mask is in my... What do you say about using it to lure Blade here? I could wear the mask myself, and personally compete in the Phantasmoon. Each mask used is gone for good. The Stellaron Hunters will be left with a real headache.
Madam Yao, this is deadly business.
Deadly? Miss, not to put Blade in his grave, that is. His ties to the Xianzhou have long since frayed. There was no need for me to snatch someone else's assignment and cut...
Snatch someone else's...
So the Xianzhou envoy was supposed to be...
To be frank, this journey to plain Arcadia was meant for Jingyuan, the divine foresight. The Lawfu Cloud Knights recently returned from the great battle against Iron. Yet, before his departure, I cast several divinations on...
Incineration, death, abandonment.
Unfortunately, the two top diviners of the Yuchui and the Luofu, in other words, my junior soror, Fu Xuan, and an arbiter general, will fall in this Arcadia of a lake.
Even so, yours...
Yes. I contacted the marshal and took over the task. I've simply...
Even if it means your death?
It's only death. If I can die in these Phantasm Moon games to achieve a moment of godhood, then my death won't have sullied the Xianzhou's honor.
Well done. You have hit your fitness goal. Another active and fulfilling day.
Sorry, Sunday. My body instinctively sensed danger.
Once the mask for joining the Phantasm Moon games is worn, it binds tightly to the supplicant and manifests the shape of the wearer's soul. I read something like this in the... It's confirmed now. This mask is indeed genuine. Congratulations, Mr. Sunday. You're now a supplicant in the Aeon...
What exactly are you trying to do, Seer Strategist? Twice now you've acted without warning.
Dan Hong, let me take care of it.
Sunday, are you planning to fight?
Don't worry, I'm no match for this general. General Yao Guang. How do you pierce my thought? I ran a check with my tuning, and there were no signs of any outside. Mr. Polewave, a gang leader. Leader won't...
He wants to launch... Yet, we carry... Whatever his purpose.
No need for that. I've been waiting here for you. Well...
That's true.
Whatever they...
General,
I didn't lie. If not for the appearance, I also foresaw...
You even...
As for Mr...
Let's not speak... Rather, we have brought...
That was the... What do you say? I could... Each mask used...
Madam Yao.
Deadly. Not to put blades...
Snatch someone...
So the Xianzhou...
To be frank, yet before...
Incinerate.
Unfortunately, an arbiter general...
Even so...
Yes.
Even if it means your...
It's only death. If I can die in these...
Well done. You have hit your fitness goal. Another active and fulfilling day.
Sorry, Sunday.
Once the mask for joining the Phantasm Moon games is worn, it binds tightly to the supplicant and manifests the shape of the wearer's soul. I read something like this in the Views of the Universe. It's confirmed now. This mask is indeed genuine. Congratulations, Mr. Sunday. You're now a supplicant in the Aeonic.
What exactly are you trying to do, Seer Strategist? Twice now you've acted without...
Dan Hong, let me take care of this.
Sunday, are you planning to fight?
Don't worry, I'm no match for this general. General Yao Guang, how do you pierce my thoughts? I ran a check with my tuning, and there were no signs of any outside intrusion.
They say a diviner can't read hearts. I call that the excuse of mediocrity. Mr. Sunday, you're fascinated by the fantasy.
You can even divine thoughts?
No, I'm simply good at seeing using my eyes. Though Mr. Sunday never asked to examine the mask, he's glanced at it at least 3 times. Given the character and manners of someone as noble as him, I can't think of...
Sunday?
Yes, I did think of it.
So, I merely gave you what you desired. This is no trap. It's just an unexpected gift. During the Fantasmoon Games, I'll give every ounce of aid I can to help...
General Yao Guang, as far as I know, throwing out heavy profits first is usually a lure. We've only just met. I don't understand why you'd go...
Why belittle yourself? Every move I've made is to carve a sliver with my eye of Ishvara. I see you're the only one in this land who doesn't need to do a thing for me. Simply acting on your own will can bring change.
Indeed. Dan Hong, because this world of elation fascinates me. This planar king. I once pursued a mistaken vision of paradise with stubborn resolve. Even now, I can't say for sure what a true paradise should look like. That's why I want to see with my own eyes.
So then, as long as Mr. Sunday acts, that...
Of course it would still come to pass. Did you think just a lavish gift...
Pardon me for butting in,
but this is such serious business. I'd never make this decision on my own. I've talked it over with the 6 charioteers of the... She headed to the Yuchue on the day I left on this mission, just in case anything went wrong. There, with the other potential successors picked by the 6 charioteers...
You mean Lady Fushuan? She'd take over the Yuchue after you?
Fushuan? What Fushuan? If I don't make it back from this trip, maybe Qingchue from the Law Fu Divination Commission could take the Seer Strategist position and command Qingchue and Yuchue. Whew, what a perfectly rhymed match. As for the details, shall we discuss this some...
Map says the Ashen Detective Agency should be right here. But why is there just a magazine publisher?
Holy for bully! Her big drama hit Graphia Academy!
A furbo? Taking photos? You really can find anything in the land blessed by Aha. Let's go ask for direction. Little furbo. No, if...
Beats me! But if I find 10,000 credits on the...
10,000 for directions? Oh, wow. Looks like 10,000 credits from my account just hopped to end up in yours for no reason.
Whoa! Generous, miss! The place you're looking for is up, but he's zonked out in the day, and his doors are locked at night. No clue how he earns it.
So they're closed?
Beats me! But if I find...
You stinky furbo! Begging!
Time to go!
I I'm narrator, receptionist at the Ashen Detect.
Narrator? What scene?
That would be the dude upstairs. By the way, that mate.
It did.
Do you want me to catch that
Nah, save your breath. Got it fixed. Money's back.
Oh, not bad, Punklordian hacker.
You seem pretty knowledgeable.
This way, please, Ms. Hacker. Sorry, but you will have to take a side path. The landlord of this magazine office fled to dodge his debts, and creditors have been
So, there's even a shooting button. That's interesting. Why are there so many furbos?
They're all employees of this magazine company.
Why does this scene feel like a punishment round from a game?
Office survival is way more brutal than any game.
So...
Yes, his office and living quarters are one and the same. It is a little shabby, I admit. At this...
Visitors being rare.
Please, come with... Time to get up, Mr. Ashvale.
Times do I have to say it? Just leave the delivery at the door. To disturb my sleep?
Mr. Ashvale, this late...
Oh, then she must be here to kill me.
Sadly.
What do you mean, sadly?
Not here to deliver food and not here to kill me. How strange. Oh, then you must...
Your order of guesses is a little heartbreaking. Yes, I am here.
Oh,
A person, along with an ancient mask that should have been mine.
Interesting.
At that moment, a cloud of suspicion rises in the...
Mr. N, stop the voiceover when we're talking business.
Oh, stop! You pay me 900 credits an hour plus 2 bananas just for this, don't you?
Yes, but at least throw me a few clues while you work. Between the detective and their assistant, at least one of them should know a thing or two about deduct...
A name flashed through the otherwise empty mind of the detective. This unremarkable-looking...
Kafka!
It's Silverwood! She's Silverwood! Mr. Ashvale, did you get your head caught in the fridge door or something?
I feel like I need to wipe my personal data again.
One of the Interastral Peace Corporation's most wanted fugitives with the highest bounties comes to commission a broke detective. So, the next thing would be me getting dragged into a massive conspiracy and forced to run...
Drop the paranoia. I came to you because I hacked into the security bureau. What I found was shocking. In all those bizarre police cases, the curious case of the Harmony Sect Communion, the mystery of the Ghost Bullet Worm Express, the serial ghost resurrection incident, the super non-serial locked room murders at Kooky House, you helps. You may not be the most famous, but you're probably the most...
Is nothing private anymore. Whatever.
Today was supposed to be our meeting with the Sinwish Syndicate.
All right, now let's talk about the commission fee.
Excuse me. I haven't even...
A true great detective can know a case without ever leaving the room.
While he sleeps, I gather the intel. We already have the basics about today's fiasco with the Sinwish Syndicate. And those 3 Cienjo #1 assassins who...
Can you handle it? Money is not a problem.
Sorry, no dirty money. And please do not withdraw your payment plus the account balance after paying.
Oh, then how about this? This is the IPC's turf, right? You take the reward, and I bolt afterward. We Stellaron hunters sometimes use that trick to raise funds.
Or maybe we could discuss the possibility of taking dirty money? 30 million credits?
Deal. I'll try to get that money over the next few days. Here's my contact.
Pay us after the work. When did our...
That roll got made just now. Oh, my dear Mr. N, did you truly want to take dirty money? I have come up with another... Madam Pearl, I've obtained...
Mr. Ashvale, let me guess. Perhaps you are fine.
No, I found the trail of the Stellaron hunters. They are here in plain Arcadia. I can send you her...
The Phantasmoon Games? The moment your IPC chose to speedrun it, it was fated to be more than just a game of fun. And you want me to take part? That is asking.
We should have taken that hacker's deal.
An unexpected bonus. So Pearl still has other masks hidden. Seems that listening in on one's partners after wrapping up business is a habit. Hey.
Did you find the mask?
Not yet, but I've got a new lead.
Fine. Promise me this. Next time.
Okay. By the way, can you...
Completely.
So, what you're saying is that this Miss Sparksy, who was originally just a virtual avatar, has now crossed into reality and taken entire schools. I get it. So, it's just a typical... Heading out? Where to? Oh, you mean going to... we can't. I just received notice from the Department of Aberration Defense. The first supplicant of these... Although you're honored guests of the Astral Express, you seem completely unfamiliar with the laws and customs of this world. During the In other words, since she's a supplicant, We security officers can't do anything unless she... He's saying she took a school hostage, but the intel... Oh, right. The news broadcast is about to...
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Full Wish TV's special...
Hi, everyone. I'm your host, Snowy.
We've entered year 1999 of the Arcadian calendar. What an exciting time.
Over 500 years ago, a famous prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying...
You idiot. Are you cursing our viewers? They didn't tune in to hear your fear-mongering nonsense. Just read the news and stick to it.
Yes! Incredibly, after just 15 years, the Phantom Moon is full again. And the time for the Phantom Moon Games is upon us once more.
Which supplicants will appear in these Phantom Moon games? And what mind-blowing miracles will they bring to everyone? With permission from the Department of Just now, the first mass...
How intriguing! Who are they? Wow! Internet-famous streamer Miss Sparksy announced 2 hours ago that she's donning a mask to become a supplicant! The Department of Aberration Defense has confirmed the new...
As an ideogenitive imagine, Miss Sparksy's birth wasn't approved by the Department of Aberration Defense. But that hardly matters at this point. What sort of miracle does this live streamer plan to produce during the fantasy?
Yoo-hoo! And we're back from the commercial break. A big thank you to Love Insurance for being the title sponsor of today's Sparks. One person, 1,000 faces. 1,000 face. Ta-da! Time for the big reveal! Everyone, follow along with these Marge. Say hi. Sparksy, don't you dare mess with me. I'll have you know I'm the disciple of General Jing Yuan of the Luofu and General Huayan of the Xu Ming. I've undergone rigorous Xianzhou sword training. My Marge seems quite worked up. Is it because she's a bit nervous about her first live interview? All right, then. Now, all right, that wraps up our interview for now. Let me give you all a sneak peek at what's coming up, and I thank you all for your wholehearted support. Sparksicle will... In 3 hours, I'll be hosting a special live stream performance, Sparksicon, alongside our special guest. Tell your friends, your family, even your enemies. Let's set aside all grudges and meet in the...
Now, see, Miss Sparksy was just doing a program with your friend. It's fine.
So these are the nameless of the Astral Express?
That's hilarious! I heard they're supposed to be great heroes who saved up...
Darn it. Soon the whole of Plain Arcadia will be saying Sparksy caught the Astral Express crew in one go and made us the butt of it.
Right. Please keep this Phantom Moon Games emergency response guide safe. There's some sections in it. If there's nothing else, I'll be...
See? I told you so. Even calling the police was... Right now, you're and that red boss lady of yours. She's here too.
Are you all right? Did you get hurt when you ran away? So, March and Welt are both trapped in Graphia. No, it's not your fault. Coming back to my homeland was meant to be a relaxing vacation for everyone. And I also threw out the history of the Phantom Moon game, but this time, forces from across the cosmos have turned this rather than honoring the elation. These players are far more eager to savor. Sparksy is one. It's dangerous to rush back to school on courage alone. For every supplicant, there are 3 key acts that must be completed once the Phantom Moon games begin. The roll call, the miracle, and the promotion. Sparksy has completed the roll call. She took the mask and declared her end. Next, she must strive to make a miracle happen. If I'm not mistaken, Sparksy is waiting for us to walk right into her trap. What could be more earth-shattering than defeating... So here's the question, Sparkle. Based on what you know about this imposter, what's her real agenda for joining the games? Simply toying with and
Sure, she's a fake. But she's still a fake of Miss Sparkle. Guessing won't get us far. If you ask me, we should check out the tavern.
The Masked Fool's headquarters.
That's right. How could we pull off something this insane without Miss... That imposter must have known this well. Before this operation, she definitely... Most fools can't tell the difference between me and that imposter. Or maybe they just don't care. But if we can find out who I talked to and which treasures I stole from my collection of items, well, now...
That's a good plan, but I can't let you act alone.
Take this business card. The address of the tavern is printed on it. However, you'll have to... Since there's still time, I'll head out first. You two can come up.
Relax. To step into the elation's right. Don't dance to your enemy's tune. Now it's our turn. Dovebrook District. It's been a while since I've been home. Perfect timing. Don't get your hopes up too high. Looks like this vacation trip has gone right back to our usual trouble magnet mode.
Now this is the kind of vacation the Nameless just has to savor.